Bonjour Pisces and welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your mid-month tarot reading for the month of September. So I hope you are all doing well and that you've had a good month so far. I'm very sorry for not having posted a lot recently. I moved away from the United States and back to the UK, so it's been a big move and time consuming, but I should be back to my normal schedule now. So as always, please do bear in mind those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates and just drop the rest. Now what do we have for my Pisces Squarens, please? What do they need to know? Okay, so we have the Five of Wands, crossed by the King of Wands. Below you, you've got the Ace of Swords. Above you, the Hermit, Major Arcana. Behind you, the Knight of Wands. Ahead of you, the Queen of Cups. Your advice is the Four of Cups. The environment is another major arcana, Strength. Hopes and fears, the Two of Swords, sorry. I was about to say Wands, but it's Swords. And the final outcome is the Fool, another major arcana. Okay, so let's have a look at this for you. So in the middle of your spread, you have the Five of Wands crossed by the King of Wands. So the five, generally speaking, in the tarot, represent changes and sometimes challenges, because when we resist changes, when we don't go with the flow, then it becomes a challenge. Wands is fire energy. This is passion, desire. This is your spirit, your drive to get something done. So the Five of Wands may talk about some friction, some tension around you. Now, whether you're here for work or relationships, whatever the case may be. And the Five of Wands may also talk about internal conflicts, being conflicted about a situation. And this is crossed by the King of Wands. So the King obviously is the master of the suit and represents knowledge, expertise in the same suit. Now, this could be somebody in your environment, and obviously, you know, no genders attached. This is a general reading. So this could be someone who embodies the characteristic of this card. And the King of Wands is somebody who is an action taker. Someone who's not going to, you know, sit on their butt and wait for something to happen. They're go-getters. But obviously, there's a difference between the King and the Knight of Wands, which you've got in the past here. The Knight of Wands is just going to go for it, whereas the King of Wands has the benefit of the experience. And so this is somebody who will take a calculated risks. This is someone also who is very charismatic, and it could be a female, obviously, in this position. If we're looking at work, this could be your boss, for instance. It's someone who is very magnetic, and the tension, the conflicts, whether they are outside conflicts or inner conflicts, they're linked to this King of Wands in your environment, which is what I'm saying here. And obviously in your mind, very much in your mind, you have the Hermit. Now, to me, as a tarot reader, the major arcana represents big energies on your life path, longer lasting effect, and also the direct intervention of your spirit team, whether you believe in God, the universe, the angels, your ancestors, whatever the case may be. The Hermit card is the card of going within and finding out the truth, the answers. The Hermit card also says that you do have the answers within. So it's sometimes may indicate blocking out other people's opinions as well, because only you know the answer to this. It really is switching off, and obviously by that I don't mean barricading yourself away in your bedroom. What I mean is maybe switching off social media, that kind of thing, and looking what you truly want, and what's truly going on within yourself. And I can see that what you have here, which is to do with your subconscious, with your higher self, you have the beautiful Ace of Swords, which is really nice to see, because whilst you are on hermit mode looking for a way out or a way to sort this situation out, as I said, it could be at work, it could be with an overbearing boss, it could be in a relationship, and it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be also a parent, but it could be romantic, entirely possible. You're gonna get a epiphany. Now the aces represent the seed, the origin of a suit, and they also hold the potential of it. Now swords is the mental realm. This is to do with air energy, so your thoughts, your ideas, truth, communications, the knowledge that you gain. The Ace of Swords is my aha moment card. This is the clarity or the brilliant idea that comes and frees you from being stuck. So your higher self is going to help you, basically. You have the answer within, and as you go into hermit mode and dig for it, you are going to get this moment of clarity, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. And in the past, you have the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands, and I mentioned him very quickly when I was talking about the King of Wands here. The Knights represents action taking, things moving forward. And when it comes to the Wands, it's passion, desire. So this is somebody, again, no genders attached, male or female, who just goes after what they really want. And they don't really consider long-term consequences, to just go for it. They are pure energy, pure passion. And it may well be that this person here used to be the Knight of Wands, but they are showing you that they have wisened up, or they've gained experience, or they're more reliable. They're still fiery, they still have this magnetic appeal, but they've grown, they've moved on from the Knight to the King of Wands, and your conflict, if it is an internal conflict for you. And in the near future, you've got the Queen of Cups. Now the Queen in the Tarot represents patience, understanding. Cups is the water element, so this is your element, so feelings, emotion, intuition. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who's very loving, someone who's going to make a decision based on her feelings. She's always portrayed as concentrating on the cup, because that's what matters to her, her happiness. She would also trust her intuition in order to make this decision. So the cards really are saying, trust your intuition, make this decision based on a heartfelt decision is what I'm hearing. Which obviously, you know, you being Pisces, you're very much in touch with your intuition and your feelings, and this is really asking you to really be in your element once you've done the soul searching with the Hermit. In your advice, you've got the Four of Cups. Now, 4 represents stability, strong foundation. So the Four of Cups is really the advice of being settled in your emotions, you know, being stable in your emotions, not acting rashly, not allowing yourself to get overwhelmed by this Five of Wands, which, as I said, is this energy of really friction, disruption, even arguments. You know, there's a lot of passion and heated conversations going on here, and the advice is to remain composed, really stable emotionally. Because in your environment, you've got Strength. Now, this is your second major arcana. The Strength card talks about really persevering, not giving up. It's saying that yes, the situation right now is not easy, but you've got what it takes to tackle it. In some scenarios, I would say, sometimes the Strength card may talk about taming your own demon, taming your own beast, and you will know if it applies to you. If you've got this as an internal conflict, this could very well be talking about that, taming your own demons. Otherwise, this is just a message from your spirit team saying, yes, We're aware it's challenging right now, but you're going to get through this. You have got what it takes. You are strong enough to tackle this, and you're going to get the clarity with the Ace of Swords. And if you do the work, if you go within, you'll find the answer on how to get through this and remaining composed and stable. And in your hopes and fears, you've got the Two of Swords, and I was not surprised to see this here, because the two represents obviously duality and polarity, but also decisions. And the Swords energy is to do with the mental realms, your thoughts, your ideas, as I've explained with the Ace. And the Two of Swords talks about not making a decision. It's a blocking energy. It's protecting yourself, not acting because maybe you've been hurt before. So for instance, maybe this Knight of Wands who's now coming back into your life as a King of Wands has hurt you before, and you know, you're protecting yourself. You're not making a decision because, quite frankly, it's frightening. And no judgment here, I totally get it. That's if you're here for a relationship. You know, I'm getting the vibe of, you know, been there, done that. Should I give you another chance? That kind of thing. If you're here for a job, it's just the worry of not being able to move forward. But I will say this, as your final outcome, you've got the Fool, which is beautiful because it's another major arcana. So it's a big energy, and it's the energy of embracing a brand new beginning. The Fool talks about taking a leap of faith, you know, always depicted with very little baggage. It's that childlike energy. You know, when a child looks at something, it's always in wonder and marvel because they've not been hurt yet. So they'll take a leap, they'll just take a chance because they've not been hurt. And this is what I see here, you know, the opportunity of this brand new beginning for you, which will have a long-lasting effect because it's not just an ace. This is the Fool, which obviously is a bigger energy, as I've explained with the major arcana. So there is the promise of a brand new beginning and of being set free of this tensed energy. So I hope you've enjoyed the journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if this message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful next 2 weeks, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.